Yeah, there's absolutely a chance he doesn't start week one. There's a chance that Cam Newton's not on the roster week one. The Patriots gave him $550,000 in guaranteed money, which is a rounding error. All of the risk is assumed by Cam Newton in this equation. If they don't like the way that he's working, if they don't like the way that he's adjusting, if he's not as healthy as they expected, they can move on from him without even thinking twice. So it's gonna be a function of him not only coming in and showing that he's healthy, but he's got to come in and show that he can play and operate in the Patriot way. And I've said this over and over again, it's not for everybody. And he's got to adjust and prove that he can fit in that style.
You know, it's also a rounding error. Jared Stidham's entire contract. That's got $633,000 guaranteed because that's what you get when you're a fourth-round pick. Like this, of course he's going to be the starter. Of course he's going to be the starter in week one. And this idea, the playbook, like he's going to have to run Tom Brady's offense. Why? Brady's gone. And of all the guys who are going to be catching passes, you have two rookie tight ends. You have a receiver, N'Keal Harry, who got there last year. You have a receiver, Mohamed Sanu, who got there midway through last year. Damiere Byrd, Marquise Lee, who got there this offseason. Edelman's the only old dog here who would actually be the one adjusting. And listen, Wildes, we hear all the time the Patriots are game plan specific and opponent specific. They're so smart, and McDaniels adjusts and does this. You don't think they're going to adjust the way they run their offense when they go from an immobile 42-year-old statue to 31-year-old Cam Newton? And the idea that Stidham could win a competition against Cam, come on. We all know who the week one starter is, Wildes, and I'm very happy for you that it's not going to be the Javelin.
Yeah, us, buddy. Well, it's us. Coach, you missed it yesterday. Nick is getting very close. Not only is he a Houston Rockets fan, but he's getting very, very close to becoming a Patriots fan. So we welcome you on board. And I still need, I don't know if you want me to send that Fanatics jersey to a P.O. box or just right to your door. So let me know. You got to text me still on that. Listen, this is a brand new moment for the franchise. It's been 471 games since the Patriots started somebody that they didn't draft. And, Coach, we went way back into the dusty old archives. And I say dusty not only because it's old, but also Dusty's the name of our researcher. And from 1980, look at these stats of Cam rushing versus all Patriots. We're back to Steve Grogan era, Coach. 984 games, 3,900 yards for the Patriots. Cam already has 4,800 TDs, 54. Those count some Doug Flutie TDs. Those count some Tom Brady TDs, and 58 for Cam. So this is a brand new moment. Then, Coach, when you look at most missed tackles, Cam Newton leads the whole world with 110. Tom Brady has 2. We put it in a very small font because we don't want to disparage Tom Brady.
Got 2.
But, Coach, so it's a little bit about Nick's question. How much of this playbook is old school Josh McDaniels, Tom Brady style, and how much of this is like brand new? Like, it's like The Hobbit. Like, I've always been waiting to give you this book. It's all of my rushing plays I was never able to run.
I like those graphics that you have. It doesn't show how many times he's been hit, and he's got a ton of rushing yards and 0 Super Bowls when the Patriots have 6. So, look, I mean, this could work too, definitely. But the thing that you have to consider here is they will adjust. So if Cam ends up being the starter, and it's a big if because there's this assumption that Cam is the same player that he was. If he was the same player, why isn't he in Carolina? If he was the same player, why isn't he in Washington? He has his former head coach and his former offensive coordinator. If that's not an indictment, I don't know what is. And the fact, what is Carolina want to lose? Look, Randy Moss is a different category. They traded for a 4th-round draft pick, and then you had Tom Brady in the locker room to help with that adjustment. Okay, just like you'll have Patrick Mahomes in the locker room in Kansas City to help his new guys come. You remember Adalius Thomas? Remember Michael Bennett? Remember Chad Johnson? Antonio Brown? Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, he doesn't have to be the same player to be better than Stidham. I'm going to say a couple names that I don't think have ever been mentioned on national television. And the names are Hajalt Froholt, pardon me, and Yadni Kajust. Do you guys know who those two people are? The answer is, of course, you don't. They are two offensive linemen the Patriots drafted before Stidham. With Stidham on, oh my God, our quarterback of the future is available, but we got to get Yadni Kajust in the building. We're going to risk missing Stidham because we got to get Froholt in the building. Listen.
Hey, a lot of people were drafted before Brady, though.
Yeah. Good point,
yeah. He's not Brady.
And Dak Prescott, and we can go on and on.
Since Brady, the Patriots have drafted 10 quarterbacks. One has proven to be an above-average starter, Jimmy Garoppolo. They didn't try to replace him. We'll just see. If Cam doesn't start and it's Jarrett the Javelin, we'll see. But I do think that I was saying for months Cam Newton was going to end up on the Patriots. I think he's on the Patriots. I'm not going to say for the next 2 months he's going to be the Week 1 starter, and Jenna will see who the Week 1 starter is.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.